Bit of a fresh one last night. Morning world. Welcome to Monday, 6th of February. Okay, so all my first thing in the day farm duties are done. Basically there weren't any because they still got plenty of food. Bedding will want changing, but I'll do that this afternoon. I'm not going to do it this morning. So nothing pressing to do down here this morning. So I think what we'll do, we'll go and pay a visit to the tree team, see what they're up to. So the guys are working at a local hotel today. We're actually completing a job that we started before Christmas. This is not a job I would normally do this time of year because we're working on a walnut tree. Walnuts, well, if you've got a walnut tree and want to prune it, it's really a summer job. It's not a winter job, especially not on this side of Christmas winter job, because there's a risk of bleeding, especially with the size wounds that we may or may not be producing. But because this is a hotel and this is in the grounds and they have guests walking around where this tree is, health and safety dictates that we kind of need to get this job done. Anyway, we started the work on this tree, which is basically removal of storm damage. There were some hanging up branches in there. We started that a couple of months ago, but there was one or two branches that were quite high, and our young climber at the time basically bottled it. He couldn't do it. He got up, he got all the lower stuff, but the bits right at the top, he lost his nerve, which is a bit of a shame, especially as it meant that we didn't get the one big branch that we wanted reduced. So there's a very big, long, low limb on this tree, 30, 40 foot long limb, which has got a little decay in an elbow, which is only a metre or two out from the main stem. So this is one of those branches it's not a case of if it's going to fall off, it's when it's going to fall off. So the idea is we're going to take some weight out of that branch, take some of the leverage out of it, and rather than lose the whole thing right back to this decay, which is basically means losing the whole branch, we can mitigate that for 5-6 years by shortening the branch, just taking the lever off of it. So we haven't given an actual percentage or length or anything else like that as far as this branch removal is concerned, because until the climber's gone up and assessed the decay, we don't really know. I mean, if it's rotten, we might have to take the whole branch off. It's possible. I'm hoping that that's not the case. I'm hoping that we can work around that and just reduce the limb by, say, 50% or something. Leave some leaf-bearing material on there. Anyway, so we've got Simon G in with us today. You've seen him before. He comes in and helps us out occasionally. I've only got 2 of my own members of staff in today. It was Martin's birthday yesterday. He always takes his birthday off. Well, yesterday was a Sunday, so he's had today. He did offer to come in if we needed him, but we said, no, you have your birthday, so he's having his day off today. And Oscar, good luck, mate. Oscar's taking his driving test today. So, yeah, hopefully he's going to come in tomorrow, or we'll find out today that he's passed. Hopefully. So, yeah, so over to Tortworth. Look at this walnut tree. Apparently they've got another tree they want us to look at. It's a big hickory, I think he said it was. There's also got some hanging up branches. They're all out of reach of our cherry picker, which is just as well, because we've got a hydraulic hose gone on that. We're waiting for the loader man to come out and repair that. So we have an engineer who does all our loader inspections, but he doesn't just inspect, he also repairs and services. So our cherry picker's due a loader anyway, so I said, look, you might just want to come and do the hose. Then you know it's done properly and you're happy to put the ticket on it. So there you go. Right, Tortworth. So this is one of Biscuit's favourite places in the world, because what have we got here, Biscuit? Squirrels. There are squirrels. There's usually squirrels everywhere around here. So we gotta find a squirrel. Hey, where is he? Where's them squirrels? Where is he? You find them squirrels? Don't look at me. You gotta look out the window. You got squirrels. Hey, where's the squirrels? Hey, yes, we like squirrels, don't we? Yes. Especially the crunchy ones, which is the ones you manage to get hold of. Isn't that right? Hey, where is it then? You won't find. Don't look at me. What's it there? Hey, where are they? Where's them squirrels? Where are they? Where's them squirrels? Oh, you haven't seen one yet. Oh, where is he? Where's the squirrel? Hey. You look. You gotta look out there. You won't find him in here. Right. I can see the lads. Doesn't look like. Are they up yet? Not yet. Not up yet. Right. But we'll go around, and then we'll go up. I haven't seen a squirrel yet. You seen a squirrel yet? Hey? Where's them squirrels? I know you want to go and find one, don't you? Hey? Let's see if we can spot one first. Oh, I got a funny feeling I need a couple of rubber joints replacing on my suspension. Where's them squirrels? Where's them squirrels? Where are they? They're here somewhere. Oh, I haven't seen one Biscuit, not one squirrel. They're around here, I know they are. That's a right letdown, that is. That's bright, very bright, very, very bright. You better stay there for a minute, all right? I'll make sure it's safe first, okay? I'm going to follow you up with a drone in a minute.
All right.
Well,
get out there first before I get out of breath.
yeah. It's quite a long way up there, isn't it? Yeah.
When was the last time you got to use your drone?
Last time was up at Class, actually. When I went up to the Class dealership.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of trees branches around here, so you'd have to be a bit wary of that. So. Well, here we are at the Tortworth Walnut. Simon's already up the tree. I'm afraid you've got to put up me a voiceover and a bit of music because I'm wearing a radio mic when I'm filming this, and I'm so close to the tree with the drone. It's just alarms beeping and shouting and screaming at me, and I couldn't use the soundtrack, so sorry, it's a voiceover. So Simon's already done a lot of the high stuff, taken out a few bits of broken hanging branches. We're now coming down to the main job. Once we've got past this stub, we'll take that off as well, just for a bit of a tidy up. No, just out of a tidy. And then we're going to move our way down onto the main job of this tree, which is shortening the limb. It's just below Simon now. Where the limb comes out of the main tree, there's some decay there. You can just see it bottom left hand corner of the picture. It's not terrible. We thought we might have to shorten this limb back quite a long way, but we reckon that a third, 30% reduction will be enough, and that's what we're going to do. So Simon's going to make his way up there now to the cut point. We are going to be able to take this off in a fairly large lump up here. We've got plenty of space underneath us. There's a lime opposite, but we reckon we can just brush down past that without doing any harm to the tree opposite. So Simon's going to make his way up to, well, he's about there now actually. We're going to take the top of the tree off, roughly where his feet are now, but we'll cut further up to begin with, just in case we get an accidental tear. Okay, so Simon's cutting the gob in now, not underneath the tree, but slightly to the side. This is one to aim the branch away from the tree opposite, and also it slows down the break off of the structural limb, so it can prevent things like splitting and barber chairs and stuff like that. So there's the gob gone. He's just going to cut the ears off of it now. So basically all this is, this little 1, 2, 3, and the other side, this stops devil's ears, so it stops the tree splitting out and leaving untidy bits, and it just stops tears. It's just a little arb trick. Yeah, we call it cutting the ears off. So that's it. So the gob's in, it's just down to the back cut now, and any second now this whole head's gonna hit the deck. Heads up guys, here she comes. That's it, just brush the line on the deck, safe and sound. Alright, now just a few more cuts to tidy up, finish the wound off, make sure it's all nice and flush and presentable, and then this bit is done. So yes, 2 more cuts to the finished level. This one here, which is taking most of the weight off what's left of the branch that someone was standing on. So this goes first. I reckon the saw could do with a little tickle from a file, perhaps, Simon. And the final finishing cut, which should bring us up to BS 3998 2010 standards. Lovely.
So on this stem that goes up that way.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
That one there, I think that's it.
Alright. That one there as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2, yeah. God, my hands are so bloody cold. Oh, Jesus wept. That's right, no, that's right. Yeah. Okay, you've got enough to keep you going for an hour or so. So yeah, back home from the hotel. Only quickly, I had some stuff to do here. I had a bill to pay. Someone wanted to come in and collect some money, which I paid the bill. Now I'm going back to the hotel because I did promise the guys, it was bitterly cold this morning. I said to them, look, it's cold, it's nasty. I'll come back and I'll bring bacon. And you can, well, they're very, very excited that the boss is bringing them bacon, so that's what I got to do. If you make a promise, you got to keep it. We're off to Tortworth. There's a couple of cafes up there. I'll pick and choose which one I'm going to go to on the way. I'm going to go and buy 2 bacon butties and a sausage butty, because Ewan can't have bacon because he's had a brace fitted. He said I can't have bacon. I said, what can you have? He goes, well, probably all right with a soft sausage. And I said, not something you usually hear from a young fella your age. You want a soft sausage, but if that's what you want, mate, that's what you have. And I've just put a bottle of tomato sauce in the car as well, so yeah, that'll be all right. So don't think I make a habit of taking the guys' hot bacon rolls. It's not a regular thing, but it is occasionally when I go out and see them on site and it's really cold. I will take him a bacon butty or a breakfast roll or something, and sometimes again in the summer when it's really, really hot, I'll occasionally take him an ice cream. So it's not something I can afford to do all the time, or I've even got the time to do all the time, but today I haven't got that much pressing to be done. So yeah, today is one of those days, and I mentioned it, and I can't go back on it now. One of those days they're going to get a hot bacon roll. I might even put an egg in it, maybe.